Hello, welcome to Store Stories. Every Friday, I'd like to release a video of the weird stuff I've had to deal with while working at the grocery store. And according to Google, the hatred of the sound of eating is called misophonia. Oddly enough, Google says that this is a mental disorder, but is it really a mental disorder when you want to rip someone's jaw off and slit their throat with it and rip out their ears? Halloween was a week ago, a couple weeks ago. Probably longer by the time anybody sees this. But anyway, leading up to Halloween, there's baskets of candy that we have in the store to hand out candy to kids. Although it's the adults that eat most of the candy. Actually, it's the people working there that eats most of the candy. And of course, no one seems to know that you're not supposed to be talking when you have your mouth full of candy. If you're eating something, you're not supposed to be talking. Yeah, one of the most extreme examples. A lady came up to the desk where I was the front desk. I was working customer service one day, and she has a little fun size thing of Twizzlers. Video isn't sponsored, but hey Hershey, how you doing? But anyway, she has a little piece of Twizzler candy. She bits it off and slurps it around her mouth. Just the Twizzler, just slapping it. I don't even understand how she's doing this. It's a little piece of licorice. It's not like it's like taffy or something that you actually have to like work in your mouth. It's just a little piece of sugar basically. And I just love the Twizzler. She's like orgasmically love the Twizzler. It wasn't even a big enough thing to chew properly, so I don't know how she got like 5 or 6 in her mouth, except for she had like 3 or 4 teeth. And maybe she just liked Twizzler so much that all her teeth fell out. The thing is, she wasn't even going up to the desk for doing any business at the desk. She's gone around to the store to finding the different baskets of candy, looking for more Twizzlers so she can in her mouth with the Twizzlers. She just loves Twizzlers so much. It's like, okay, that's weird. Why is it taking you 3 minutes to eat one little piece of Twizzlers? I don't know. It just reminded me of something that's been on my to-do list for quite some time. If you're on the phone, please don't be chewing when you're on the phone. One day I was in customer service by myself, and naturally it was busy, so we had a line going back to almost to the door, and by myself I answer the phone. I have a little thing to say when I answer the phone: thank you for calling, you're fresh and friendly. And I got that far into the statement when it was interrupted with yeah, what? Yeah, Jesus, stop. What the hell is that? I couldn't even understand what they were saying. They were just into the phone. It's like, what in the hell? Stop. This happened right when I first started working in customer service, and I was actually kind of worried about dealing with people at the desk. But the vast majority of people aren't the argumentative or angry people that I thought I'd be dealing with. It just doesn't happen. 99.9999% of the people going up to the front desk just want a lottery ticket or something, pay their bill, or very rarely does it have anything to do with arguing that their water isn't wet enough or something stupid like that. You know, I thought about making that noise, but I think I got my point across. I realized I'm gonna have to edit this video now. I just couldn't understand what the person was saying over the phone. I eventually heard something about a hot dog. I tell them I couldn't understand what they were saying, but it was just constantly slurping and slarping and something about hot dogs. I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. And eventually they pieced enough of the slurping enough to say that they didn't like the hot dogs, and those were the worst hot dogs that they've ever had in their entire life. At least that's what I got in between the slurping and slopping. Apparently the hot dogs weren't bad enough for them to stop chewing on them in my ear. So yeah, okay, you had bad hot dogs. I'm sorry that they're bad hot dogs. Okay, if you want to come in and grab another pack of hot dogs, that'll be perfectly fine. No, let's go over the phone. I got eventually pieced together that they didn't want more hot dogs. They just wanted me to tell me that they were bad hot dogs. It's like, okay, groovy. Do you want a refund or something? Nope. They didn't want a refund and slopping and slurping over my ears. They just wanted me to tell me that the hot dogs in our store are bad hot dogs. Like, you had to call and tell me while you're eating that the food that you're eating is bad food. You don't want to get more food, and you don't want a refund. You just wanted to call and bitch that you had bad food while you're eating the food. So I'm standing there trying to, like, be calm and courteous, because if I would have slammed down the phone, I'm sure they would call right back and get angry because I hung up on them. Because trust me, I have experience with that. But also, I'm like trying to come up with a solution for their bad hot dogs while they're eating the hot dogs that I claim are bad hot dogs. But no, they just wanted to call and bitch and whine and moan because their bad hot dogs are bad while they're eating the fucking food. And I'm getting glared at because I'm standing there talking on the phone instead of helping the people that are in the store. But I get griped at over the phone while they're eating because they don't like their food. I forgot to write outro. But anyway, it really doesn't seem like that asking that much to not slurp and slop while you're talking to someone. Eat. Not talking with your mouth full is pretty basic, like children level thing. But I'm dealing with adults eating candy, slurping and slopping with chewing with their mouth full because they love the Twizzlers so much, and people over the phone talking, eating their hot dogs and complaining that their hot dogs are the worst hot dogs ever in their life. It's like, what do you want me to do about it? Stop chewing in my ear. well, um, oh well. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if this is a very good video. Anyway, do you have misophonia as well, or I just hate the sound of people eating and slurping, and every time someone comes through with a drink, they it's like, why are you doing that? Is it hard to drink by putting stuff in your mouth then swallowing? Oh well. I just don't think that this should be called a mental disorder because you're just being fucking annoying. Is it the person that's listening to this having a disorder? Or it's the person eating having the disorder. Oh well. Have a nice day.